So today we're going to dive into how to confidently order food and drinks in Armenian. This is one of the absolute best ways to connect with the culture, and I promise, by the end of this, you'll have the exact phrases you need. Let's get right into it. Okay, I want you to picture this. You're in a cozy cafe in Yerevan. You can smell that amazing, freshly brewed coffee in the air. The only thing standing between you and that perfect cup is just knowing the right words to say. Ready? Let's get you there. It'll only take a few minutes. First things first, we need to know where we are. Our little journey begins at the restaurant. We're going to start with the most basic, most essential words to get you comfortable in your new surroundings.
And here we go, our very first word. It's restaurant. Now, the great thing is it sounds a whole lot like the English word, which is a fantastic start. Let's try it together. Res-to-ron. Perfect. See? You're already on your way.
Now, to make this feel real, let's follow a little story. Imagine you're meeting up with a friend. You'd say, Barev, yes, restoranem gnu im nkeri het, which just means, hello, I'm going to a restaurant with my friend. So, you've arrived, you said hello, and you're stepping inside. What's the next step?
All right, you're seated. Now it's time to see what delicious things they have to offer. You're going to need the menu. So let's learn how to ask for it, politely and clearly.
And hey, here's another super friendly word, menu. Just like restaurant, it's really close to the English. Say it with me, menu. Simple, right? But who do you actually ask for it?
You'll ask the spazivor, or the waiter. Now this one is a little different, so let's really focus on how to say it. It's 3 clean sounds. Spazivor, spa-sa-vor. Give it a try. Spazivor. Awesome. Now you know how to get their attention.
Okay, back to our story. You catch the spavisor's eye and you say, Karogh, menyu'n stanal? That means, can I have the menu? And that right there, that's your golden ticket to seeing all the amazing options. Now, let's break that phrase down. I know it might look a little long, but it's actually super simple. Karogh just means, can I? And menyu'n stanal means, have the menu. You just put them together and boom, you've made a perfect polite request. Okay, the menu is in your hand. This is the moment we've been waiting for, right? It's time to actually order your food and drink. We'll learn the words for a few key items, everything from coffee to bread. Let's lock in these 3 core words. For coffee, you're going to say soorj. For bread, it's hats. And if you need some water, it's jur. Let's practice them one more time. Soorj, hats, jur. These are like the fundamental building blocks for any order you're going to make. So, in our story, the spazifor comes back, waiting patiently. You've made your decision. You say, yes, uzum soorj, yev hats. That's it. It just means, I want coffee and bread. You've officially placed your first order. How cool is that? So the most important part here, the real key, is this simple structure, yes, uzum. It just means I want. You can add almost any food or drink word after it. Yes, uzum jur, yes, uzum soorj. It's an incredibly useful, versatile little phrase. And the food has arrived. But ordering isn't just about the transaction, It's about the entire experience. So now we're going to learn how to express your appreciation and be polite, because that stuff goes a really long way. Here's a word you are definitely going to want to use. Hamov. It means delicious. Let's say it. Ha-mov. It's just a wonderful compliment to give the chef and the restaurant. So back to our story. You take a bite of that fresh bread, a sip of that strong coffee. It's fantastic. You can say, Yeleni hatamov alif, which simply means the food is very delicious. Let's just lock that phrase in. Utely hamov. Evi. The food is delicious. It's simple, it's powerful, and it's just a beautiful way to show you're really enjoying your meal. And now, for probably the most important word of all, thank you. In Armenian, it's shnorhakalution. I know, it looks long, but let's just break it down into smaller parts. Shnorhakalution. Practice that a few times. Trust me, it is so worth it. And just like that, our little story comes to an end. The meal is finished, it was totally hamov, and as the spesivor clears the table, you look at them, you smile, and you say, shnorhakալություն. You've done it. You've completed the entire experience in Armenian.
That was fantastic work. You've learned the whole process from start to finish. But, the real key to learning a language is practice. So, in this last section, we'll run through a quick drill to help make all of this sink in and stick.
All right,
You know the drill. I'm going to say each key phrase, and I want you to repeat it out loud right after me. Really say it. Ready? Karogh menyu'n stanal. Ես ուզում եմ soorj. Utely hamov. Շնորհակալություն. Amazing.
Okay, now, for a super simple tip to make these words stick forever, all you have to do is remember this one number, 5.
Here's the tip. Just say our key words, like soorj, hats, and hamov, out loud 5 times every day. When you're making coffee in the morning, say soorj 5 times. It sounds almost too simple, but this tiny daily habit makes a huge difference in locking them in to your long-term memory. So, we've gone on the whole journey, from walking into the restaurant to saying thank you for a delicious meal. You have all the tools you need. So my final question to you is this. When you walk into that Armenian cafe, what will you order first?